Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. What if the moment fans thought was impossible actually happened right in front of everyone? Dilraba Dilmurat Cheng Feiyu, and a single kiss that allegedly stunned the public. No warning. No statement. Just one moment that sent shockwaves across C-drama and global fandoms. But here's the real question. Was it love? Or just a story we wanted to believe? It started like every viral moment does, quietly, almost invisibly, before exploding into something no one could ignore. A blurry clip. A crowded public event. Flashing cameras. And right there, in the middle of it all, two familiar figures standing closer than usual. Dilraba Dilmurat and Cheng Feiyu. At first, fans weren't even sure what they were seeing. Was it just an angle, a misunderstanding, a trick of light? But within hours, Dilraba, Cheng Feiyu, and C-drama couple began trending globally. The internet did what it always does, zooming, analyzing, slowing down every frame like it held the answer to something bigger. And then came the moment. A split second. A lean in. And what looked like a kiss. Not in a drama. Not behind the scenes. Not scripted. Public. Unfiltered. Real. Or at least, real enough to make millions of fans question everything they thought they knew. For years, Dilraba has been known as one of China's most private and untouchable stars. Elegant, distant, almost mythical in the way she keeps her personal life hidden. And Cheng Feiyu, the rising actor with a quiet intensity, someone who's been steadily building his reputation, project by project, without ever being at the center of major dating rumors. Which is why this moment didn't just shock people, it disrupted the image both of them had carefully built. Fans were divided almost instantly. Some believed it. They wanted to believe it. Because the chemistry, it made sense. The visuals unreal. The idea of Dilraba and Cheng Feiyu together, it felt like something straight out of a high-budget romantic drama. But others weren't convinced. Because something about it felt too sudden. Too exposed. Too unlike Dilraba. And as the clip spread across platforms, one question echoed louder than anything else. If this was real, why now? And that's where things start to get even more complicated, because as quickly as the video went viral, it started to fall apart. Not completely, but enough to make people pause. Fans began noticing inconsistencies. Different angles of the same moment didn't quite match. Lighting shifts that didn't make sense. Even body language that felt slightly off. Some claimed it was edited. Others said it could be AI generated, something that's becoming more common and more dangerous in celebrity culture today. And suddenly, the narrative shifted. From did they really kiss? To were we just manipulated into believing they did? At the same time, neither Dilraba nor Cheng Feiyu made any statement. No confirmation. No denial. Just silence, and in the world of entertainment, silence is never empty, it's loud. It creates space for speculation, for theories, for emotions to spiral. Some fans defended them fiercely, saying they deserved privacy no matter what happened. Others felt confused, even betrayed, questioning why something so public would remain unaddressed. Meanwhile, industry insiders began hinting at something else entirely. A possible project. A collaboration. A strategic buzz. Because let's be honest, pairing two massive stars like Dilraba Dilmurat and Cheng Feiyu, that alone is enough to shake the industry. And if this moment, this kiss, was somehow connected to that, then what we were witnessing wasn't just a rumor. It was a perfectly executed storm of attention. But here's the twist. Even if it was staged, edited, or misunderstood. Why did it feel so real? Why did millions of people react not with skepticism, but with emotion? And maybe the answer has less to do with the clip itself, and more to do with what fans have been longing for all along. Which leads us to something deeper than just one viral moment, because at the heart of this story isn't just Dilraba or Chen Feiyu. It's the idea of connection. Fans don't just watch dramas anymore, they live them. They invest their time, their emotions, their imagination into every glance, every interaction, every possibility. So when a moment like this appears, even if it's unclear, even if it's unconfirmed, it taps into something powerful. Hope. The hope that maybe, just maybe, the chemistry we see on screen can exist in real life. But that hope can be fragile. Because the same moment that brings excitement can also bring disappointment when reality doesn't match the fantasy. And in today's world, where clips can be edited, altered, or completely fabricated, the line between truth and illusion becomes dangerously thin. For Dilraba, a star who has spent years protecting her image, this kind of viral storm isn't just about curiosity, it's about control. Control over her narrative, her identity, her privacy. For Cheng Feiyu, it's a different kind of pressure. Being pulled into a global conversation that he didn't directly create, yet can't escape. And for fans, it's a reminder that not everything we see is everything that's real. But still, the feeling lingers. That what if? And sometimes, that's enough to keep the story alive. Maybe the truth about that moment will never fully come out. Maybe it was real. Maybe it was edited. Or maybe it was something in between. But what matters is how it made people feel. For a brief moment, the world paused. Fans from different countries, different languages, different lives, all focused on the same question. All feeling the same curiosity, the same excitement, the same uncertainty. And in a way, that's the real power of stars like Dilraba Dilmurat and Cheng Feiyu. They don't just create stories on screen. They create emotions that spill into real life. So whether that kiss was real or not, it gave fans something rare. A moment to believe. And sometimes, belief is more powerful than truth. What do you think really happened in that viral moment? Was it real, edited, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe for the next story everyone will be talking about.